Good day, students. My name is Candidamaka Elizabeth, and our topic today is properties of parallelogram, rhombus, and kite. And the specific objective of this lesson is that at the end of the lesson, the student should be able to know state the properties of parallelogram, state the properties of rhombus, state the properties of kite, and also do some calculation under these properties. Now, the first one we have here is parallelogram. When you look at this shape, it is similar to rectangle. They have similar properties, but this is parallelogram. And one of the properties of parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which the opposite sides are equal. When you look at this parallelogram now, you can see the arrow here. What it means that this side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side. And when you talk about quadrilateral, it's a four-sided polygon. That is, it has four sides. That is why we call it quadrilateral. Now, the second property here states the opposite sides are parallel. When you look at this diagram now, when you look at this parallelogram now, you find out that this arrow here, this arrow is equal to this. That is, here is parallel to this, and here is also parallel to this side. Now, the third one, the opposite angles are equal. What do I mean by the opposite angles are equal? If I use diagonal line to divide this parallelogram now, you find that there is angle here. What it means that the opposite angles are equal? It means that the angle here is equal to this. And when you look at it, you see that they are opposite to each other. Now, if I use another diagonal line to divide this parallelogram, you find out that this angle here is equal to this angle here, and they are opposite to each other. Then the fourth one says, the two pairs of the triangle formed by the diagonal have the same shape. Now, what do I mean by the two pairs of the triangle form? Look at the diagonal line that divide this parallelogram into two. This is the triangle here, and this is the triangle. When you look at it now, you find out that they have the same shape. Now, if I should use it like this, if I should use this diagonal line, this one, let's read it this way. This diagonal line divide this parallelogram into two. This triangle here is equal to this triangle here, and this triangle here is the same thing with this. If I use this diagonal line to divide it this way, you find out that this triangle here is the same with this triangle here. It has no line of symmetry. What do I mean by it has no line of symmetry? Now, when you look at this plain paper now, this sheet of paper, this has rectangular shape. And we say that rectangle has two lines of symmetry. If I should divide this rectangle now into two equal parts, you see that they are equal. This side is equal to this. And this line that divides this rectangle is what we mean by line of symmetry. And this rectangle, I can also divide it this way. You will find out that this side is equal to this. So this has this line that divides this rectangle is what we call line of symmetry. But when it comes to parallelogram, the reason why we said it has no line of symmetry, because when you divide this thing, if I should fold this thing now, if I should use scissors to cut this, or if I should fold it, you find that they are not equal. That is why it has no line of what? Symmetry. Then the second quadrilateral that we have rhombus. You can see it's a four-sided polygon that it has four sides. Now, the properties of this rhombus, we say that rhombus is a quadrilateral in which all the sizes are of equal length. Now, look up. When you look at this rhombus now, you see that it's similar to shape. It's the same thing with shape, but they have the same properties, but it's not actually a square. When you look at this rhombus now, you find out that all the sides of the rhombus are equal length. That is, this length from this place, from here to here, is equal to from here to here. That is, all the sides has equal length. All the sides are what? Equal in length. All the opposite angles are equal. What do I mean that all the opposite sides are equal? If I should use diagonal line to divide this rhombus here, the angle here is equal to the angle here. The angle here is equal to the angle here. The angle here is equal to this angle here. unlike parallelogram, we say that the opposite angles are equal. But when it comes to rhombus, all the angles are what? Equal. It has two lines of symmetry. Using this diagonal line now to divide this rhombus now. Assuming now this is a rhombus, if I should divide it like this, if I should fold it like this, you find out that they have equal, that two of them are equal, the two sides are equal. That line that divides it to equal parts is what we mean by line of what? Symmetry. So I can fold it like this. When I fold it like this, it will find out that they are equal. So that line that divides it, that when I fold it, is line of the symmetry, and that it can equally fold it like this. So when I fold it like this, and when I bend it, you find that they are equal. So it has two lines of what? Symmetry. The diagonal bisect each other at right angle. Look at the diagonal line now, and this is the place that it bisects each other. Now when you look at where it bisects each other, you see that it bisects each other at what? Right angle. Now the last one that we have here is kite. We all know what is kite. Kite is a quadrilateral in which there are two pairs of equal adjacent sides. If I use the line of symmetry to divide this kite now, this is the two adjacent sides, and two of them are what? Are equal. It has equal adjacent sides. It has one line of symmetry. When you look at this kite now, if I should draw a kite now, if I should use paper now to draw a kite, and I use scissors to cut it, if I should bring out that kite now, if I'm to fold it, I'll be able to fold it like this. I can't fold. If I should fold it like this, you find that they are not equal. Here will be bigger than this, but if I should fold it like this, you find that they are equal. That line that divides it, that makes it equal when I fold it like this, is the line of the what? Symmetry. And it has one line of what? Symmetry. There is only a pair of equal opposite angle. Where is the opposite angle? This angle here, this angle here. So what it means that the angle here is equal to the angle here. Assuming I have this angle here to be 68 degrees, what it means that this angle here will also be what? 68 degrees, because the opposite angles are what? Equal. The diagonals meet at right angle to each other. Where is the diagonal? This line, this one. So when you look at it, this is where it has intersects. You see that it meets at right angle to what? Each other. Let's look at this example. Find the value of x and y. When you look at this diagram, this is the shape of kite, and we're given this angle here to be 46 degrees. This angle here to be 118 degrees. Then this is the one we are looking for. We are looking for the value of y and x. And remember, from the properties of kite that we treated earlier, we said that one of the properties said that the opposite angles are equal. And remember, when I put 68 degrees here, I see that since the opposite angles are equal, that means if I should have 68 degrees here, here will also be 68 degrees. Reason, the opposite angles are equal. But in this diagram, I'm giving this angle to be 118 degrees. So finding the value of y, my y will be equal to 118 degrees. Reason, the opposite angles are equal. Now here will be 118 degrees. Now the last one, I'm looking for the value of x. And remember, in a quadrilateral, the sum of angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. In any quadrilateral, that is four-sided polygon, the angle inside it is 360 degrees. Knowing that the angle inside quadrilateral is 360 degrees, and we are looking for the value of x, finding the value of x, our x will be x plus the angle here, 118 degrees, plus the angle here, 46 degrees, plus the angle here, 118 degrees, equals to 360 degree. Reason: sum of angles in a quadrilateral. Now we have our x. If I should add these numbers, I'm going to get x plus 282 degree equals to 360 degree. And I'm looking for the value of x. I'll have my x to be 360 degree minus 282 degree. Why it is minus here? This is plus 282. Then crossing over to this side, because of this equal sign, it will change this positive number to negative. It will change this positive to negative. So I will now have x equals to 360 degree minus 282. I'll have my x to be 78 degree. So my x here is 78 degree. To check if my answer is correct, knowing fully well that the sum of angles inside quadrilateral is 360 degree, let me check if my answer is correct. Since I've gotten all the angles, my angles here will be here 78 degree plus 118 degree plus 46 degree plus 118 degree. If I should add these four numbers, it's going to give me 360 degree, which is the sum of angles in a quadrilateral. Example 2. This is a parallelogram. We are asked to find the value of A, B, C, D, and E. We are given this value here to be 76 degree and here to be 34. So the value we are asked to find is the angle here, this one, the angle here, and also here. Solution: we'll first of all find the angle A, finding the value of A, which is the angle here. For us to find the value of A, when you look at this straight line, this is what we call angle on a straight line. And the angle on a straight line is equals to 180 degree. Now, for us to find the value of A, when you look at this A now, you will see that it's on this straight line. Our A will now be A plus the angle here is also what, 76 degree, because it's on the straight line, equals to 180 degree. Reason: sum of angle on a straight line. Angle on a straight line is equals to 180 degree. For me to find my A will be A equals to 180 degree minus 76 degree. Why it is minus? Because this plus 76 is crossing over to this side. So because of this equal sign, since it's plus here, it will change to what? Minus. A equals to 180 degree minus 76 degree. Now 180 degree minus 76. 0 cannot minus 6, so I'll borrow 1 from here, call it 10. 10 minus 6 will give me 4. Then what is many here? 7. 7 minus 7, 0. I'll bring down 1. So my A is a 104 degree. So here will be 104 degree. So the values that remain here now is the value of E, D, and B, and C. I'll find the value of C. I can find the value of C from here. My C equals to 34 degree. Reason: alternate angles. Alternate angles. Now, since I've gotten my C to be 34 degree, yeah, I can find the value of B. How do I find the value of B? When you look at this parallelogram now, you see that this diagonal line divide this parallelogram into two triangles. This is a triangle, this is another triangle. And inside this triangle, I've gotten this value here to be 104. And this angle here, sorry, I've gotten this angle to be 104. This angle here to be 34. And I'm looking for the angle here. So for me to find the angle that will be here, I will have 34 degree plus B plus 104 degree equals to 180 degree. Reason: sum of angle in a triangle is equals to 180 degree. So I'll collect like terms. I'll have that B plus 34 degree plus 104 degree equals to 180 degree. B plus 104 plus 34. 8, 3, 1. I'll have my answer to be 138 equals to 180 degree. And I'm still looking for the value of B. So my B equals to 180 degree minus 138. Why it is minus? Because this plus 138 is crossing over. So I'll have B equals to 180 minus 138. Here will be 2. What is many here? 7. 7 minus 3 will give me 4. So, and here is what? 0. My B is what? 42 degree. So my B here will be 42 degree. Now I'm looking for the value of D. For me to find, okay, let me find the value of E. My E will be equals to 42 degree. Reason: alternate angles to each other. Reason: alternate angles. So here will be 42 degree. Now when I use this diagonal line to divide this parallelogram, I have two triangles. Now this is a different triangle, another triangle, and here is 42 degree, here is 34 degree. Then I'm looking for the third angle. I will have the third angle, which is the angle I'm looking for, D plus, I've gotten this angle to be 42 degree plus this angle 34 degree equals to sum of angle in a triangle. So I'll have my D plus 42 plus 34. This plus this 6. This plus this 76. 76 equals to 180 degree. My D equals to 180 degree minus 76 degree. Why? We know the reason why it is minus, because it's crossing over to this side. My D equals to 180 degree minus 76 degree. 0 cannot minus 6, so I'll borrow 1. 10 minus 6 will give me 4. What is many here? 7, 0, 1. So my D is 104 degree. Now, for me to know if my answer is correct, to check if my answer is correct, we are told that the sum of angles in a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degrees. Let me know if all the angles here, is it going to give me 360 degrees? I have this angle here to be 34 plus here 104 plus here 42, 34 plus 104 plus 42. Why I will not include this? Because it's not inside the parallelogram. So I'll have, if I should add everything here, it's going to give me 360 degrees, which is the sum of angles in a quadrilateral. Thank you for paying attention and for being part of this lesson. See you next time. Thank you.